Well, everyone's heard of an AC tune-up, right? But what's a plumbing tune-up, and why do we even need one? Eric Bryan, owner of Precision Air and Plumbing, is here to help us catch small issues before they become big problems. And that's what we're talking about here. The holidays, so embarrassing, right, to have a big problem, right? First of all, what is a plumbing tune-up? I know what an AC one is, but what do you do?
Yeah, well, listen, most people don't realize that the plumbing fixtures in your home take up much more parts of your home than your air conditioning system does.
Ooh.
You know, when your air conditioner goes out, it just gets hot in your house. But unfortunately for homeowners, when they put off plumbing issues, when they break, they cause real damage. They flood, they cause property damage. So we see a lot of that. Plumbing tune-up is just checking all the fixtures in your home, from your water heater to your garbage disposal, your supply lines, your drain, waste, and vents in your house, making sure that all the stuff that's supposed to be flowing correctly is flowing correctly.
Okay, so the value of this tune-up is like $680, right? Almost $700. Big value.
Yes, ma'am.
So walk us through, because it's really all about education, right? You're educating us along the way, because we have to be able to see those problems before they get worse.
Absolutely. So you see tune-ups all advertised all over town for 50, 80, 60 bucks. They're really just inspections. Our plumbing tune-ups and our AC tune-ups, for that matter, are actually real hands-on. We get our fingers and hands dirty and actually work on your systems. So $680 worth of value plugged into this tune-up. We're going to inspect your water heater. We're going to actually flush all the sediment out of your water heater. We're going to do a water flow, sewer flow test on your house to make sure all your drains are flowing the way they properly should be. We're going to do a water hardness test. We're going to educate you on multiple things in your home, like your water heater and your garbage disposal, how to properly use it, how to reset it if it trips out.
Well, let's talk about the garbage disposal specifically.
Sure.
Over the holidays, it gets used a lot.
It does.
Nothing worse than a backed up garbage disposal. What do we need to know?
Well, especially when you have family and friends over, right? You don't want to experience that during Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner.
Right.
But feeding the garbage disposal correctly, running the proper amount of water, feeding it correctly, not overloading it. If it trips out, there's a reset button on the bottom that will show you. You can actually get a wrench underneath the bottom of it and free it up, instead of calling a plumber and paying him $200 to do that for you. A lot of little educational pieces within this $159.95 tune-up, $680 worth of value.
Yep.
Be proactive. So many people put it off until it's the last minute.
It's all bad, though. Something goes wrong with the plumbing, it's all bad. I don't care what it is.
It is.
The water heater, though, I mean, especially think about if you have guests over. How awful would that be? Sorry, you can't take a hot shower. What are we looking at? You're going to educate us on that as well.
Well, anode rods, for example. Arizona has the hardest water in the nation.
Yes,
We're going to flush all that out. We're going to talk to you about an anode rod, which is a maintenance rod, a magnesium rod that eats that stuff up.
And you're going to show it to us, right?
We're going to pull it out and physically show you the condition of it.
All right, because it's obvious to see if it's been eroded, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And if it needs to be replaced, can you do it at that time?
Yes, ma'am. We sure can.
Okay. See, that's what I like to hear. Yes, ma'am, we sure can. That's all anybody wants to hear. Don't wait for a problem.
And we have a special for our viewers today.
Well, thank you for mentioning that. Let me tell our viewers what it is. How about this? For the first 25 Sonoran Living callers, here's what you're going to get. A $159.95 plumbing tune-up. Forget this, $99. Now remember, that's a $680 value. Here's that number to call, 602. Set up your appointment now, don't wait, 765-PIPE or 7473. You can also learn more. Can you make an appointment online?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go, precisionairandplumbing.com.